China purged a record number of senior officials in 2023. 45 so-called tigers have been investigated under Chinese President Xi Jinping's ongoing anti-corruption campaign. Here to tell us more about it and its implications is the Post China Desk senior correspondent, William Zheng. Hi, William. Thanks for joining us. So first of all, who are these senior mainland Chinese officials who are being investigated?
Interestingly, the CCDI, the Central Commission for Discipline and Investigation, actually they had a special category of these people called centrally managed cadres, where it means that these are the people typically of deputy ministerial level or higher, and they are probably managing something pretty important within China. And they are managed by the so-called Central Organization Department, where that's the Beijing's chief personnel office. But on the flop side, if they are found to have some wrongdoings, they will be facing the CCDI, so the Central Investigators Investigation. So that means while you are in your glory days, you enjoy more attention from Beijing central government. And when some wrongdoings are found, they also face more faster and more, I wouldn't say more severe, because China have been saying that they will punish them according to the party disciplines and all that. But I would say the central investigators will be able to pool a lot more resources together in their investigation. So it will be faster, more stern, and announced to the whole China and all of us in Hong Kong.
So there's a special group of senior officials who would be under close scrutiny. So what types of offenses are they being investigated for?
Well, most of the time, as of now, we will be seeing some interesting words called serious violation of party discipline and the law, which usually it just translates into corruption. However, most of these people will not be facing their charges right now. Usually, such cases, based on my past experiences, it will last like at least 6 months to a year before they actually been kicked out from the party and removed from all the public service positions and stripped of their party membership. After that, 1 or 2 months later, the prosecutors will be ready to put them on trial. Then that's when we will hear the whole charge paper and what are the full charges against them. But you can assume that 99.99% of them, or I believe probably 100% of them, will be under corruption charge, taking bribe of. The only variable here is how much, what's the difference, who take more, who take less, kind of things.
It seems like, so out of the 45, just over half are retired officials then?
60% were retired officials, and many of them had, like, they served in the prime or most powerful positions before the 18th Party Congress. Actually, I did a look on most of the people's official profile, and we realized that most of them had the word Yuan something, his former party chief or Yunnan or former party chief or something. So they have already retired, or they have been sidelined to the regional National People's Congress or the CPPCC roles, which are all roles usually reserved for the people who are getting ready to step into their retirement years.
So why are retired officials no longer off limits? Because I guess there was an unspoken rule that they were, right?
Yes, before Xi, there has been an unspoken consensus among the people that there are a few things that can, there are only a few things that can terminate an investigation. One, he died. Or number two, or he had already retired and he is not going to be into anybody's way. So they will probably just let him have a peaceful, quiet retirement. However, not in Xi's care. He had we have seen a few major regions that has gone back to past 3 decades to look into the books, like Inner Mongolia, where the investigators actually gone back 3 decades to look at who have been abusing their power to do illegal mining or help out in some of the unauthorized overconsumption of resources. Basically means that they sell the state mines at a very cheap price, and they share the profits with private individuals.
So why go after them now? Why is this seen as a priority as well, to go after officials who technically are no longer in power?
It's very interesting, where I would say after the 20th Party Congress, most of President Xi Jinping's trusted allies, or his all those people who have formerly worked with him, and he knows their characters. He has already placed them into most of the positions that he wanted. But to further drive the command chain to work, you still need some kind of impetus to either whip them or to push them, or to resolve the choking point. And many of these 45 tigers who have been investigated did hold very important regional roles. So if these guys were not removed, we would be seeing that many of Xi's people who are managing the regional portfolios or ministerial portfolios may not be able to perform as efficiently or effectively as possible.
Right. So these purges are in the government sector, but the military is a separate issue too then?
Yes. For the 45, we only see Guo Boxiong and Xu Caihou. These are the 2 Central Military Commission deputies. But as a matter of fact, if you read PLA Daily, they will give a lot of hints on who else actually fall out of favor and who have been arrested. But many of these investigations is not done by CCDI. It's done by the Central Military Commission's own disciplinary commission, which is head by General Zhang Shengming himself. And many of these we hear in rumors, but you can never get an official answer from Beijing.
So those are even more cloaked in secrecy.
Yes, then. And I think typically there are a few lines of officials. You don't quite see the official announcement. Military, security sometimes yes, but if those people who happen to be in the state security and all that, they will not touch them. And diplomacy, where that's a phase thing, you see. So sometimes in some of the investigations, they will just like remove this guy to a retirement position, and that's it. Yeah.
So the most recent one, there were 9 high-profile announcements from the military. What do you make of that? What does that signal?
Well, disclaimer: we don't know anything yet, but all the signs suggest that there is a major investigation in the military that's ongoing, and knowing how Chinese disciplinary investigators work, we believe that they have already gotten some prelim results, solid prelim results. So thus, they start to take action on these people's membership on the national parliament and all that. I think these are very solid hints on things. The scale is huge, which I can't recall a one-shot announcement of 9 top generals which are removed from NPC.
Right. Well, all interesting, and we'll certainly be keeping an eye on it and asking you more in the future. Thank you very much, William. And you can learn more about this from the text report on our website. You can find it at scmp.com.